recording.
All right.
We're live.
In 5, 4, 3.
Actually,
we're
we're
not
not.
live? Oh, we're not live. But we're
No.
recording.
You're right.
In living
We're recording.
color,
We're
baby.
hot.
Hello, and welcome to another
Yes.
wonderful,
Hi.
glorious, bodacious episode of...
Audacious. Ba-bam. Deacon.
I was doing drum roll.
Oh.
You know? Drum roll.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's a really fast.
It's the only way I
drum
can
roll.
do with my mouth,
I like
with my
it,
tongue.
fellas. I actually can't do any of the roll. I can't do anything. Brrr. Oh, there's a little something.
Huh.
Brrr. Yeah, I can
gotta
just
be
do
able to
bird.
vibrate that tongue, baby.
Bird calls. Oh,
All right, we're off to a weird start.
Tongue
So the girlie who
vibrations.
can roll that tongue is Bethany.
And the girlie who can't is Curtis.
Oh, glorious. Yes, and today
Here we
we're
are.
discussing...
Zenon. Z3.
All right, you know, on these sagas we go up on these trilogies, these quadrilogies, as you will.
I need them
It's
to
a
stop.
little exhausting by the
to
final
end.
film. So let's just jump into initial thoughts. Tell me how you feel. Give it to me. Sock it to me.
You know, I was happy to see Raven again. I loved her little
looks so
zaps
cute.
with her little status updates.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
she
right?
looked
Her
great.
hair, so precious. And she was living it up, like living her best life, except for when shit got cold. But I just think, I don't know, we didn't need this. And we also didn't need the sequel. Like this whole, now we're getting into, like the last time was aliens, which, you know, perfectly fine. But now we're getting into like moon goddesses and the real like supernatural realm here. And I just wanted it to be done. I wanted it to be over.
Not for you. Okay.
No. Does that mean you love it?
I
This is your
didn't-
favorite Zenon.
Okay, it's not my favorite Zenon. I did enjoy it. I thought it was better than the sequel for sure. And
Oh, yeah.
yes, it is
definitely
totally
so.
bogus. It's about, as you said, there's like a moon goddess who for some reason appears as like a ghost and not just a corporal
Yeah.
goddess. But anyway, I thought it was just a romp of a film. It was fun. Like these are just like, you know, young people partying, having a good time on the moon, and I just like I found myself enjoying myself. I will say that I
Wow.
did hate, of course, in this one we all know we lose our beloved protozoa, and we're given some fake ass protozoa, and like no disrespect to the actor, whatever, but like he's just not my protozoa, and that's not his
No.
fault. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't appreciate this fake protozoa, but you know, he did his best with what
I just wish they had
had.
left him out of the movie. Like, just protozoa
he
didn't
wasn't
need to be in
necessary
this
at all.
movie. Yeah.
Literally. We didn't
Yeah.
need to deal with him at all. So
Yeah, I don't know why he's like a main character. Like, he needs his own arc. He's only there for his own arc, which is like
Yep.
he's getting older and becoming irrelevant. It's like, we don't need that.
Yeah. It offers nothing. He doesn't he only comes in at the end when I guess his spaceship is what they escaped on to get everyone off. But it's like, we didn't
We
need
certainly
that.
don't need that.
There could have been
Yeah.
a ship. There could have been any other ship there. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
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 So, otherwise, I thought it was fun. I don't know what to tell you. I thought it was a fun movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's, that's shocking. Why do you enjoy these movies? What's going on?
I just
I'm
thought
never
it was
gonna
fun.
forget the Halloween Town return to Halloween Town.
I stand by it, and I have to ask you, okay, because I thought of it with
Wild.
this one as well as we end the trilogy of Xenons. Would you rather have a Xenon 4 or a reboot?
Oh my God. I think in this case, I would want a Xenon 4.
Thank you, Xenon 4
Yeah.
all the way. Return
in
to
this
the
case-
moon stay or the space stay or whatever it's called.
Right. Return to the space day. And now she's the captain or something, you know?
Oh my God, she's the commander.
Yeah, she's the
Commander
yeah,
Carr.
commander.
That sounds so good. Yeah.
That rolls right off the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would want a like a continuation. But just putting it out there, we don't need it. Don't do that, Disney.
Oh, we don't
please.
need it. I'm not gonna argue that we need it. Would I watch
No.
it? Absolutely. Do we need it? No.
Yeah, I would still watch it though. That's the thing.
Okay. Do you want to kick us off with the synopsis?
Here
Also,
we
sorry,
go.
I have
Oh,
to just
yeah.
say really quickly because there's not like a good time to interject with it, but like the protozoa in this movie felt, and I know this was kind of what he was hired to do, but it felt so obvious that he was doing a protozoa imitation. Like he just felt like he
Yeah.
was trying so hard to imitate our original protozoa, and it was just cringe to me. It was so
And
cringy.
that, like, the accent really wasn't there. Like, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
he's like, yeah, baby, protozoa in action. It's just like, yeah, like, who are you?
Like, it was not hitting. It wasn't hitting.
No, it was a miss. Sorry, go ahead, please.
All right. So we begin at some kind of gathering of all the teens. It turns out to be this competition called the Extreme Teen Supreme.
Which
guess
I was
is,
confused
like,
about.
yeah, is it just to find the best teen?
Because it's like, okay. It's like the event is... Wait, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I thought you were going to say it's only the space station kids. Or like,
Well, it's only
you
Space
go ahead.
Station kids, but what I was going to say is it's like also Moonstock 54, which is kind of cute, like Woodstock or whatever.
Oh, right.
But if it's if it's 2054 and the first one happened in 2049 when Zenon was 14,
right.
she would be how old now?
Did it say 2054?
Yes, it did. It said 54.
Oh.
It said Moonstock 54.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. So she'd be 20 years old now, right? She was 15 when it started? No, 13?
I think she was 14 when it started because she was 15 in the second one.
Oh.
And you said the first one happened exactly 1 year before,
One year
right?
later. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 14
So
in the
then she'd
first
be
one, and we know it's
19.
2049. Okay, so she's a teenager. But she's like...
Yeah, she's still
barely.
a teen on her last,
Okay.
her last teen years.
It's her last chance.
Oh, I
also
didn't even
just
notice
note...
the year. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was just cute. I'm like, oh, Moonstock, like Woodstock, 54.
That is cute.
Like, why is she so blonde?
I don't... Right? I thought something was off with her. Like, it was blinding. It's like
blonde.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like her and the guy who's like organizing this competition have like the same colorist.
To say, yes.
And they went ham. I don't know what's going on with that.
Ultra mega platinum. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
And it made her look a little bit more mature. Like she looked mature in the sequel, like, you know, like somewhat.
Yeah.
But in this one, that platinum, like she looked like she was already mid-20s to me. We all know
really? I don't know.
23 during the last filming. So
yeah, I mean, I would guess she was around 20, which I mean, she kind of is.
Yeah, she's close enough.
It's just like so noticeable because in all the previous films, she's had like very natural looking blonde
just
hair.
normal looking blonde. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Anyway.
Alrighty, so we're at the Extreme Teen Supreme, which is like a competition to find, I don't know, the best performing teen from one of the space stations. That seems to be what it is.
The best performing teen.
There's like a series of like things that they do. They do a race, like a pod race, quote unquote. It's like the little space cars.
Which I don't understand because I feel like Zenon doesn't do well in some of them, but she still is like a finalist, and I don't understand that.
Yeah. I don't know how we got to like where he's introducing the finalists on stage. Like, I don't know how we got to that. I don't know what they did before that.
Oh, they're the finalists, the 6? I thought it was just the 6 of them to start.
I know. I think that like they already did some stuff before that.
Oh.
And like they are the ones who are left, and then the finalists get to go to the moon. And that's like that was them, you know, before they went to the moon. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
It's weird because I know they're like it's only Space Day kids, but we know from that one guy named Braggadocious or whatever his name is that there's multiple Space Days.
His name might as well be Braggadocious. Yeah,
It might as well be.
He's such a dick. But
But
yeah,
he's
there's
from a different
multiple.
space day. So it's weird
Right.
that the three final girls, Margie, Cassobia,
Cassie. Yeah, Cassobia.
what the hell is that? Cassobia, aka Cassie, and Zenon, who are all
Wild.
apparently from the same station because Cassie is Nebula's cousin. And she and Zenon have become close friends. Like, they're all from the same space day. So
Right.
it's weird. It's weird.
And who was the last one? It was then the Braggadocious guy, and then who? Was there another one?
Yeah, there's two guys. Other guys.
Oh, that's right. There were two other
Yeah, there's
unnamed
two
guys.
other guys.
That's right.
Yeah, so there were
So
six
then
of them total, but only Braggadocious matters.
that really is. I'm gonna call him Braggadocious for the rest of this. It's so
What's
fitting.
his actual name, though?
Bronley.
Broadly, okay.
Oh God.
All right, I don't know where we left off.
Okie dokie. I'm not sure. I have absolutely
great.
no idea. But yes, we're at the competition. Don't know how these last 6 people were chosen, but here they are.
I mean, I assume they had a competition before this, right? Like they competed.
Oh, right. I said that. Yes.
Yes, but then I was like, it's weird that all the girls are from
the ones
same space day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we only know that Braggadocious is from the other one. We don't know. We can't confirm or deny if any of the other kids are from the other space station. We don't know.
Because they don't matter. The only other character we really get to know is the villain and then Sage.
Yeah, I love Sage. Even though.
Oh, and then Dasha.
He needs a better protest. Oh yeah, Dasha.
His protest is good.
I feel like it's a solid effort. He needs more people, I should say. He needs more momentum, more oomph.
He needs to be more organized and get more momentum for sure. Yeah. But
he
his
gets
cause
shut down
is a quality one.
He gets shut down like immediately every time, and it's just like I need more. You need to last longer when you make these protests, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of
shut
weird.
Down so fast.
Why does he know it's bad to do this on the moon? Like,
I don't know. I don't know if for him it's more like just environmental stuff. Like, oh, I don't want the moon to be developed in any way. Yeah. Because Zenon tells him about the moon goddess, and he straight up says like, it doesn't matter if I believe you. You're finally on my side. Like, you're finally working towards my cause. So I don't know if he has any inclination of the supernatural part of it, but yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, they make him hella crunchy. Like, he is like, anti-establishment. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
That fits.
Honestly, perfect for Zenon. They're a good match. I love them together.
You think that's perfect for Zenon? A crunchy dude?
Yeah, I think so. Because he's kind of like, he seems like he might help to stabilize her sort of wild side. Zenon seems to kind of just do whatever the fuck she wants, regardless of any repercussions. And I feel like he might help her to grow up a little bit, mature just a little bit, and calm down.
Yeah.
Just slightly.
It's kind of hard, like, I like a powerful female character, but back-to-back Marnie from Halloween Town and then Zenon from Zenon. Just, like, having, like, I know they are the main characters, but they have, like, severe main character syndrome. Like, a point in this movie, they're like, Zenon, like, why do you need to win this? And she's like, I just win. It's
That's
like
just what I do.
And I'm like,
right.
Who says
girl?
What?
Take a seat, okay?
Life's gonna humble you.
Several.
Life's gonna humble you.
It's Sage. Yeah. He has arrived to humble our girl, which is I think so. Hopefully.
And the moon goddess, the punk rock moon goddess.
Yeah, she was so cute. I loved her.
Okay.
So, wow, we're still at the very beginning. God.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, but yes.
But not much happens in this movie, to be honest. Like, not really a lot happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't really have a lot to get through.
We have a new black friend, that's true. And of course she has to be related to Nebula because all black people
We're
are
all
related.
Black people are related.
That's like a fun fact. Did you guys know that Crystal and I are cousins?
Yes. And do you know that I also know every other black person on the planet? Like, I just know who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually really cool. Like, LeVar Burton, he's so fun at a party. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, I love LeVar. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, LeVar Burton and LeBron James get the list together. A good time. Black people convention.
We're all family. We're all brothers and sisters. Ooh.
Just kidding. Not all skin folk is kinfolk. So
That was the theme
Patently
song for our Black
untrue.
people convention.
Oh, let's do
We're
it.
all brothers and sisters. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, that's all I've got so
Oh,
far.
I love it.
Right, a
Should be
little
my new
soulful.
ringtone.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, remember ringtones? Remember ringback tones? When you would hear
Oh,
music and you
I
call
was
someone?
always anti ringback tones. The only person I knew with the ringback tone was Tanya. And it was always
Oh,
like do 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 like the classical
what?
music, and she never changed
Oh,
it.
oh
It was
no.
maddening. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds awful. She was supposed to pick like a cute, like fun song that we all know and love. Like,
No,
yeah.
it was just a classical song.
Oh, I never had a ringback tone because my dad wouldn't pay for it, but I really wanted one. I always wanted one.
Nah. But I miss ringtones. Like
Yeah,
they were
same.
such a fun way to self-express, and like now my phone hasn't made a sound in years. So.
Yeah. Oh my God, same. Wow, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's been on D&D, basically on silent or vibrate for like the past decade. Like, damn.
Yep.
It's just how we live our lives.
Yeah. Someone's phone like rang today during the conference I was at. And I was like,
Oh,
uncouth.
wow.
Like, obviously inappropriate because
Yeah.
at a conference, but I'm also like, why would your phone even ring, though? Like,
Why?
why would
Yeah.
it ring
At all. Yeah. What's going
at
on
all?
there? Were they older? Like a,
He was old,
know.
yeah. Because then he, like,
What's
didn't even
the...
stop it from ringing. He, like, just let it keep, like, it kept ringing while he, like, walked outside with the phone. Like, he didn't know how to make it not ring.
Boy, just press any button. What? Oh my God. That's awful. Wait, what's our
What are
parents'
you gonna do?
generation called? They're
Boomer
not baby.
too.
They're, oh, boomer too. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so the
Okay, I
boomer
can't
generation was
keep
so
up.
big that, like, there's older boomers and younger boomers. Our parents are the younger boomers. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right, got you.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild because our parents didn't boom. My parents had 3 kids. Your mom had one. You know, there
Yeah,
was no
but they're
booming.
the boom. They're the boom, Crystal.
Yeah, they are the boom, but I figured like boomers would be just the people who did the boom, and the
No,
ones
they're just
who.
no, they're just the boom.
Oh, but then their parents are the larger boom, like the boomers
They're the ones who had the babies, yes, but the
had the
babies that
boom.
are boomers during the baby boom, those are the boomers.
Oh,
They were the
those.
boom.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then their parents are
That's
also
why
called
there's
boomers, so
no,
I
they're
don't get
not.
it. Oh,
No,
so then
because
what
those
are their
generations are
parents?
next to each other. Okay, so like the generation above
Oh,
us is
oh,
Gen X. Our parents are not Gen X. Like it's usually unless like you have kids very close in age, like you have a kid as a teen, but like
mm-hmm.
average age, you're going to be one generation between you and your parents.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
there's Gen X between us and the boomers, who are our parents.
Yes, exactly. And like my grandparents
Uh,
were, I believe, the silent generation.
oh,
So there's a silent generation, boomers 1, boomers 2, Gen X,
and then
millennials. And like
millennials.
millennials, we're not the parents of Gen Z. So you see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like we're
facts.
the
Right,
next generation's parents. Yeah.
right. Gen Z is just
Yeah.
like our younger siblings and cousins and shit. Right. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm.
Interessante.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. That's very interesting to think about. Now I'm like, I'm wondering why our grandparents' generation is why are they silent? What were they silent about?
I think it was just like a lot of them were born right after the Depression, so it was just like a hard time
Oh,
to be
nobody
like
was
born
really,
into.
yeah.
So I think that's why. And the generation before them, I think, is called the Greatest Generation because I think they might have been around during like the Great War or something like World War One, which was called the Great War before World War Two happened. And
Oh wow.
anyway, this is
The
like history corner with Bethany.
greatest generation. I love
Yeah.
this. A new segment
Yes.
on the podcast.
Spoiler
y'all.
alert: they weren't great, but whatever.
Right. The audacity.
Yeah, they're all pretty much dead now. I mean, like the silent generation, except for the really young ones that were like at the tail end, are mostly dead too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice little history lesson for us.
And I guess Gen Z would be, or not Gen Z, Zenon would be.
Oh. Yeah, what the hell?
Because she would
What
have been
generation
born in like 2030, so she might be Gen Beta. Yeah, Generation Beta.
Oh my God. Gen
Yeah,
Beta.
because we're at Gen Alpha right now. Like the kids being born now
With
are Gen
the
Alpha.
kids, yeah.
Yeah. So if we had kids, they'd probably be Gen Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming we would have them before 2030.
Or beta. I don't know. Maybe we're already in beta mode. I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I
Because
obviously don't know what's happening.
Gen Zs, they're like adults now, right? Like Gen Z,
Yeah.
they're in the older ones are in their 20s. So
Late 20s.
where does Gen
like
Alpha
27,
start
28.
at?
Or
No,
I
no,
think
27,
27.
28 year olds.
96 is the cutoff for Gen Z, isn't it? That's Bradley and
I
Franklin.
think people born 96, 97 consider themselves like zillennials almost. Like, I don't think most of them that I know, at least born in that year, don't identify as Gen Z. Like, they kind of like
Oh.
bridge the gauntlet. I think 98 is like the true, like, okay, you are Gen Z. Like, fully.
Okay.
But maybe it's like 97. Maybe 97 is actually the bridge year.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's so many things happening.
But I know, like, the people I know, my coworker who's born, he has to be like, maybe he's 28. He's 28 now, but he definitely identifies as a millennial. Like,
my
he even was
coworker
like,
who was born.
I don't know what year, but he was saying that, like,
But he's 7
he was
years
like,
younger than
oh,
you.
like, yes,
Same
but
age
he
as
was
Bradley
mentioning,
Franklin.
yeah, he was mentioning Gen Z, and I was like, aren't you Gen Z? And he's like, no. So,
But he didn't say. He wasn't like, no, I'm a zillennial.
no, he's like, I'm a millennial. Like, he identifies as a millennial, but I feel like it's like
What?
millennial straddling.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think 96, 97, I think those are like, I want to just call them zillennials. I feel like it's almost the same with like people born in 1980 who can identify with Gen X as just as much as they can identify with millennials, and often more so with the older, like with Gen X.
Right.
And like 81 kind of too, but like 82 on is like millennial.
Right.
So it's kind of like you have that year or two where it's kind of like,
They're in the.
you can
they're
go
just-
either way.
They're on both
It's like,
sides. Right.
yeah, it's like whatever you feel.
Yeah. And kind of like whatever you sort of identify in your upbringing. Like your coworker. He seems to have
exactly.
consumed the same content as us, you know? So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, but then the other one didn't know who Nick Lachey was, so it's like,
Right.
I think she identifies more with Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
Choose your own adventure, I suppose.
On another planet. Maybe she's Zenon. Because, like, what the hell, girl? Just living in that
Gen
space
Beta?
station. She's like, I was actually born 3 years ago. Yeah, girl.
She did tell me she listened to our podcast, and she said that she really liked it, but she's like, I couldn't get on board with, like, the movies I hadn't seen, so she's like, I'm going to wait until it's a movie I've seen. And I'm like, that's fair. Yeah, do that.
Sure, yeah. Or
Yeah.
just watch the movies we're talking about. They're all on Disney Plus, girl.
Yeah,
Get
but
it.
some of them, don't watch this one. That's one of them.
Yeah. Or the other ones that we've also said not to watch, which I feel like is a good handful so far.
Just
so.
go to our website, thebombdcom.com, and you can see our definitive ranking. Just maybe choose the top 5. You're good. You're Gucci.
Yeah. Wait, is our ranking on there now?
Yeah, it's been on there the whole time.
Oh my god, I haven't checked our website. Oh, it is. Oh, I thought it was just the full watch list. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's so
DCOM
cute.
ranking.
We're so professional.
We're trying.
Okay.
We're doing our best.
We really are. It's hard out here to have a podcast, y'all. Like, this shit is no joke.
It's
But-
work. It is work.
Yeah. But we're doing the damn thing, okay?
Yeah, it's also fun.
Yeah, I kind of love it. It
Yeah,
really
I
needs
do
to blow
too.
up. Like, this needs to be my main source of income. So
Oh, dreams.
let's figure that
dreams.
out, y'all. Okay, listeners,
Yeah.
like, tell all your friends and family and everyone to listen to us. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, for those of us still with us, still listening to this episode, let's get back
Jesus.
into it.
And we're literally still at the beginning. So here we go. Woo! So we've got a new black friend, Cassie, who is Nebula's cousin. And she and Margie are talking at this competition, and Margie is expressing that she's happy Xenon's not here because Zenon always wins everything, and Margie might finally have a time to shine. Whatever. Xenon's
get it.
getting, I get it, girl. Like,
And
especially
also,
when
like,
Zenon
who would
was
have thought?
That's what I said.
Oh yeah, I always win.
Uh-huh.
Who would have thought Margie would be the character that makes it through all 3 movies?
Right?
Who would have thought it?
Consistent. Like, what? How? I thought we were going to leave her.
I don't
on the fir-
know.
I thought she was going to be done with the first one. Like,
I
okay,
truly
bye.
did too, but whoever that actress's agents are, like, they're working overtime. They got her in all 3.
Mhm. They were like, she's indispensable. She's someone that you absolutely need to carry the series, okay?
I do love some Margie.
damn.
Like she's not nice, but I do enjoy her as a character.
Yeah, and she at least knows herself, I think now, in this movie
Yeah.
especially, she's like owning her bitchiness, which I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah,
All
but she's
right.
also a good friend. She seems to kind of like have found her way of existing without being a total piece of shit.
Yeah, I think so. They have love. They share love for sure. You can see
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Zenon is getting some pod driving lessons. And let me just describe these pods really quick. They look like space bumper cars, or
Mm-hmm.
like a
Mm-hmm.
space compact car, basically. Like it's very small, but it's a
Bumper
space
car was
flying car,
right. Bumper car was right.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Because at the end of the movie, they use a bunch of these to like lift what looks like a very fucking heavy structure, and I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all are using
They'll
toy cars to do like the work of an F-150. Like I don't understand, but
Yeah. And I
hey,
also like if the moon goddess, does she have a name? Or is it just moon goddess?
Selena.
Selena. If Selena is
Yeah.
all powerful and she can like give them climate change like on crack, why can she not just like lift that structure and yeet it into space?
She could, and that's what she did with the rest of the shit that they left there. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
so
purpose was of lifting that one thing.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. There.
Once again, a
Don't ask
G-combat
questions.
makes no
Don't
sense.
ask questions.
So while Xenon is getting these pod driving lessons from Commander Plank, who is now Uncle Plank, if you don't remember, Commander Plank married Aunt Judy in the last movie very
I will
quickly.
also like to note that they have not like Commander Plank is giving Xenon pod lessons seemingly from the space day, and they go to Earth.
Yeah.
It is not made clear what him and Judy's lifestyle is. Like he's on Earth most of the movie with, or like with Judy most of the movie, but like, does he
Yeah.
live there? And I don't know.
He's wearing
They
his
really
uniform.
dodged that.
So
Yeah,
I
they
like,
dodged answering that.
yeah, but he is literally in the house. We see him in his robe and his slippers at
Yeah.
Judy's house. So maybe he's taking a little trip just to go visit her for a while. Like I don't
But
know.
they have, I mean, spoiler alert, they have a child together now. So like, what are they
Right.
doing?
I I don't know. I do not know.
All right.
I guess we'll never know the details. I'm just
We'll
gonna
never
assume
know.
that he is living on Earth full time. I want to say that. I feel like that's what's happening, and he just goes up to the space station for like certain things, and they found an interim commander for now or something. I don't know.
Maybe. This movie is weird too because there's no time spent on the space day. Like it is all
Yeah.
Earth and Moon.
Yeah, we don't even see inside. We don't even see it. So,
Yeah.
and we see a space station in the sky, but it's not even hers. It's that dude's.
Yeah, right.
Braggadocious. So yeah. Well, while Xenon's getting these pod driving lessons, there's some kind of like pulsating dust energy floating through space, and it takes control of her pod. She regains control, and then she makes like a successful landing on Earth, and she passes her driving test, I guess, which was just like automated through the car, and her driver's license picture is atrocious. Like she looks like it is clearly warped, but she's got like chipmunk
Yeah.
cheeks, and it looks
Yeah. It's bad.
it looks a little wild.
Yeah.
But Raven is back as Nebula. It was so cute to see her. She like zap pad Xenon,
Yeah.
and she's on a tropical island just living her bestest life, and she wishes her
Maui,
good luck in
baby.
the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Maui, that's right. I wonder who she's there with, or if she's just living there alone and having a nice little single girl life. I don't know.
I think she's living her single. She's like doing a semester abroad, living her single girl life. She's just doing it.
Love that.
And it's weird. Okay,
Absolutely.
like I don't want to throw too many curveballs at this because like I know it doesn't make sense and there's no answer, but I just want to bring up that they're college aged. Are they going to
Yeah.
college? Is there
19.
college on the space day?
I feel like there has to be college on the space day, because they were
Yeah.
up there for 27 years,
Oh,
and
right.
yeah, there must have been people who attended college while they were up there.
We
So,
just, and I mean, I understand narratively it wasn't necessary, but we don't see many college-aged people on the space day in the first two movies where we were there. We see like
Facts, like
kids around
parents and their
Xenon's
kids.
age or younger, and then parents around Xenon's parents' age. So
Facts.
yeah,
That's interesting. Because yeah, even like the commander's like little right hand person, she was a fully grown woman, like
Yeah.
probably early 30s, you know? So like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I would assume they did go to attend college somewhere on the space station with their
It makes
holographic
sense.
professor
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Raven's back. We love her. Margie appears to still be kind of a hater. Just like a little bit, but it's kind of just with this annoyance that Zenon sort of always wins everything. She's always in the spotlight. And, you know, you can kind of get tired of that after a while. So I get you, girl. It's fine. We get it. In the middle of the competition announcements, there's this guy who starts protesting. It looks like he literally has a toy megaphone. And it's like it looks like the kind of megaphones you buy at Toys R Us, like literally.
And that is where they got it.
Yeah, I think that's literally where they got it.
That's where they got the megaphone and Marnie's Party City wig in Return to Halloween Town. That wig was so disrespectful. I'll never get over it.
It was wild. Might as well have been made out of fucking straw. Shit was crazy. But he's yelling like, this is a scam. This is a scam. They're trying to exploit the moon. And he gets shut down immediately. Security comes in, like shuts him up. And his name is Sage for future reference, because I'm just going to mention him by that name. Yeah, I love that name. I love it. Mm-hmm. At the end of this little announcement, Sage accosts Zenon, and he tells her that he thinks it's wrong to go to the moon. He's just like, I don't believe in this. I don't think you guys should be going. And then Aunt Judy and Uncle Plank. Oh, saying Uncle Plank was weird. Why did I type that like that? Oh. But I mean, that's yeah, Uncle Plank.
I just call them the planks now. The planks.
The Planks. I wonder if she took his last name. Is she Judy Plank? Did she say that? I don't know. I can't remember.
I have no idea.
Probably. Probably not, honestly. She's an independent woman. Who knows? But,
we don't know her last name, though, actually, before it's Plank, or if it is Plank. Because Zenon Carr, that's like, we can assume that's Zenon's dad's last name, so we don't know.
Facts. Yeah, we have no clue. Well, Aunt Judy and Uncle Plank have decided to foster a 10-year-old girl named Dasha, and she is literally a mini-me clone of Zenon, pretty much. Zenon is like her idol, and she's looked up to her for, you know, throughout all of Zenon's adventures.
Somehow they're wearing identical outfits at the moment Zenon meets this girl.
Yeah. How did that, right?
Bizarre.
I had the same thought. I'm like, this is not possible.
No, and it'd be cute if they were like a little similar, but like they are the same outfit exactly and the same hair. Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way possible that she, it just doesn't make any sense. But they make it obvious that she's trying to be Zenon.
Right.
In a way that makes no actual physical feasible sense. But sure.
Right.
But it is kind of adorable. Even though Dasha is like a little annoying at first. I was just kind of like, oh, she's doing a little too much.
Yeah, but she grows on you.
Yeah. Plus she's also 10. I mean, she's so small. Yeah. She's a kid. So it's like, whatever.
And she's a foster kid. We assume that she hasn't had the most easy life. Yeah. And like Zenon has been a constant. Like Judy even says like, you know, you've been a constant for her, which I think means a lot.
Mm-hmm. Truly. So we give her a little bit of a pass. Mm-hmm. So the girls are at a beach party, like part of the competition, like party stuff. And there's this one song playing. At the time, I knew the song. Girls do what girls do. Like I knew it. But I wrote down here, I'm like, why do I know this song? I don't even know who sings it.
I don't know it.
And it's from this movie. That's why I know it, because it's the song that Cosmic Blush sings in this movie.
Oh, is that the name of the group? Honestly, that's so funny. I thought the name was Crush. Thought it was Crush. And also, I remember nothing about this movie. I should have said that at the top. I remembered literally zero things about this movie. Nothing.
Same.
Blank slate.
Except for this song, apparently, because the song came right back to me.
That's so weird.
I started saying
That's
it.
so weird. But you remember there was a beach. You were even like, oh, is that the beach in the movie? And I was like,
true.
Beach?
The beach
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, all I remember was that Raven is like on the Zap pad at some point. That's all I remember about this movie. That's it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the song just came right back.
So how do you feel about Cosmic Blush?
They're mediocre, you know, not really impressive. Me. Yeah, not really my thing. So, could have done without them. I would have loved if
Mhm.
Protozoa was just still
I
famous and he was the headliner
Yeah.
of the
If we
like
had to
that would have
include him,
been.
like just do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did not like how the lead singer of Cosmic Blush performed. She was like very like gestury with like her movements. I was like, you're doing a lot.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
trying way too hard. Yeah,
Yes.
just get some backup dancers or not, and just stand in front of a microphone and sing.
Or
I don't
do
know.
some like choreo. Like either
Right.
stand in front of the mic and sing or do choreo. Don't do
Like
these intense gestures nonstop.
What about me? If it's all about you, then what about me? I'm like, oh, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a that's a little too much. A little too much
It was
for
a lot.
me.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I wrote down protest boy. Sage shows up again. And
Sometimes
he
I don't
does-
remember the characters' names until so late in the movie, and I've used like little things to like notify who they are, and then I'm like, I have to go back. And I'm like, oh yeah, right, that's his name.
I forgot. I guess I forgot his name when I wanted to write this down because yeah, he's just protest boy.
Protest boy.
Oh,
It's accurate.
But yeah, our baby Sage shows up again, and he like tells Zenon like, I don't want people populating the moon and building condos and fast food restaurants and blah 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 blah. And then this other dude, Braggadocious, comes over and he's like, oh, that space station that you can see by the moon, Zenon, that one's actually mine. Yours is over Europe somewhere. So now we know that
She's
there's
like, oh.
multiple space stations. Right. She's like, And she seemed like a little impressed, like they were going to have a moment. And they do almost kiss for some reason. I like.
They get
this
real
guy's-
close.
Yeah. Like, ugh. But,
Oh, he is so someone I would have made out with when I was 20 or 19. 100%.
Oh,
Just
for
personally,
real?
I would have. Yes, like I know he's trash, but like I was also trash at 19. I just didn't
Same.
know better.
Yeah, same.
I can't pretend. Yeah.
I was absolute trash in my late teens, early 20s. That's facts. I wonder if
We
I
all
would hang out
are.
with him too. I probably would have. He's a cutie.
You
so-
absolutely would have. I know
Yeah.
who you were. I knew you at 19. 100%.
Oh,
Need I
my
remind you
God.
of some of the people
Do
that
you
you made out with?
remember?
Like, what are you talking about right now?
Remember that dude I was in love with in college?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm not
The
gonna
one
say
who
his name on
reeked
here
of
'cause
cigarettes. I'm not going to say his name either, but he reeked of
so
cigarettes.
Gross.
He looked emaciated and so unhappy all the time, and you were in it.
Oh, why was I so obsessed with him? He literally looked like a skeleton of a, like he looked like a shell of a human being.
Yeah.
What was going on with him?
Not a shell of
my
a human
God.
being. That is 100% accurate, though. He looked like a ghost, a human
Yeah.
ghost.
Truly.
Yeah.
And he did smell so bad all the time.
But you liked it.
Oh, I loved it. I was all about him. Jesus. I remember this one time too, like I went to his room for some reason because I don't know how. Oh, he left me in there for a little while and then I pretended to fall asleep after he left.
And then you made a
And
playlist.
I stayed. Yeah, I made the playlist, right? And I put the playlist on. And then I like pretended to fall asleep in his bed. And then he came back and he just like went to sleep next to me. He like nothing happened. And I'm like, okay, what am I doing? My plan
Girl,
didn't work.
What were any of us doing? And I remember like the one time I was hanging out with you in your room and you were like, it was so weird because you had that friend over again. I won't say his name, but you guys were just like hanging out in your bed. And I was just like hanging out in the room with you because you didn't want me to leave. But I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what the fuck was I doing? My God.
I mean, I definitely had my fair share of like weirdness. So I'm not putting you out there like you were weird, but I'm just saying like we both would have made out with Braggadocious easily. Let's be honest about that.
Facts. This reflection is so entertaining. Oh my God, I need to write that book about everybody I've fucked and dated.
Girl,
Jesus.
bestseller. Talk about getting famous, like, and like another source or main source of income. Write that book.
I really do need to write it. I've written one chapter about the dude with fleas. He's the most interesting one, I think, because of the fleas. But you know,
I beg to differ. I think the scammer might be more interesting.
oh, the scammer that I almost fucking married, bro. Oh my
yes,
God.
or the child that you recently dated. I don't know. I think there's a lot of strong contenders.
Imagine you're
just
about
like
to leave the house.
disclaimer. She was not a child. She was a 34-year-old person,
yeah,
but
yeah,
like
she was grown.
she behaved like a child. Just so
Mentally,
no one
though.
thinks. Yeah, exactly.
Imagine you and your partner are mid-30s, like you're both mid-30s, and you're about to leave the house, and you have to remind them to brush their teeth and to do
And
something with
comb
their
their hair.
hair and
Yeah.
just look like they're leaving the house, look like they're
And
about
then
to
imagine
go out into the world.
imagine the same person comes with you to visit your friend Bethany, and they decide to warm up food for you that comes in a plastic container, and this person puts the entire container with the plastic
In the
in
fucking
the
oven,
oven.
bro. Like like this is child behavior. I'm
Something
like,
was wrong. Something was
I
wrong.
don't. Jesus. Anyway, look out for the book, y'all. I don't know what it's gonna be called yet, but yeah, lots to talk about, lots to discuss. Jesus.
Maybe like something like scams and body slams or something like that. I don't know. Make it like rhyme.
Ooh, that sounds catchy. I wanted to
Yeah.
do something cute like to all the people I fucked before. Just like that movie, like to all the
Oh yeah,
boys
yeah.
I've
The
loved
boys I
before or
love.
something.
Yeah.
Something kind of cutesy, but also like racy. Like, like
Yeah. That's good. I like that. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, do that.
We'll work it out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
do that. All the people I fucked before. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, honestly, I like that. Okay, all right. It's
Yeah.
in the works. It's in the works.
To all the people I fucked. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, to like a love letter to all the people I
TM,
fucked
TM,
before.
TM, TM. Okay.
Yeah, TM, TM. Don't steal that shit. If I see a book out there
Ooh,
with that title, I'm
coming
gonna kill
after your
somebody.
ass. Coming after
Bruh.
your ass.
Yeah.
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable, man. Went to Home Depot. Saw a lot of
bitches. If you don't know where that's from, just Google it.
Yeah, you need to
Google
watch
it.
it. You need to watch it. Have you seen my Unforgivable shirt? Did I wear it in Portland?
No.
I have a shirt. I have an Unforgivable shirt. Oh my god, I'll have to show it to you.
Oh, that's
sometime.
amazing. I'm
It's
so
cute.
jealous.
It's got the Chick-fil-A
I can't wait to see
reference on it. Yeah.
it.
Oh, all right. So,
Still in the beginning. Let's do it.
oh, this episode is off the rails because this movie,
Some
honestly,
episodes be like this.
it's boring. Like this movie is kind of boring, y'all. Low key.
It's a kiki, right? The movie is a kiki
yeah.
with some like moon madness.
It's like moon madness, and then like, ooh, Nebula's back, and da 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 da. So yeah. But yeah, all right. So Braggadocious and Zenon have their little moment. Zenon has a weird dream that night about the moon landing with Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong is basically staking the American flag in the moon, and she's standing there in her like night clothes, like her little sleepwear or whatever.
Her night outfit is
spacesuit.
cute.
Oh my god, so cute! The little silky pink
So
thing
cute.
with the
with the
like
little
the
boots.
blue like leg warmer looking things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's
So
weird though because she
adorable.
wears that every time she goes to sleep.
Right. It's like a sleep
Yeah.
uniform. I'm like, did she just have a bunch of these or something? Like, I don't know. I thought that too, though. I'm like, why does she wear the exact same thing every time?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
I don't either.
But yeah, she has this weird ass dream, and basically she's just standing there watching Neil Armstrong, do the moon landing shit, and then she jolts awake, and Dasha's sitting on her bed watching her sleep. So, Dasha's
Unnerving.
definitely obsessed, yeah. And then Dasha shows her scrapbook full of photos of Zenon and a lock of Zenon's hair that she got shipped down to her to Earth from the space station. So, the obsession
she did
runs
wait
deep.
for it to be naturally removed from Zenon's
Yes.
hair. Not
yes.
taken.
She did not hire someone to cut it off her head. She waited until
Right.
it was already off. But yeah.
Yeah.
I have this like note in all caps. Who the hell is this new protozoa? Ew. Oh no.
No, not here for it. Like anti.
Truly. So yeah, we see this new protozoa and he's all like, "Get me on the moon, baby," blah blah blah, and he wants to perform on the moon and whatnot. But
Woof.
yeah,
I say to him, woof.
it was painful. It's painful. So the girls are all chilling and they're eating at this like little party for the competition the next day, and they all had that same dream about Zenon on the moon with Neil Armstrong. Very strange. Braggadocious approaches them and he says, or he asks Zenon if she wants to dance by any chance. And Zenon was like, "By any chance, did you have a dream, like a weird dream last night?" And he says, I don't really see the point of dreaming. I'd rather be out there living it, you know? And I
The
was
dumbest line
just
I have ever
but
heard in my life.
I,
Like,
I,
no one's like, hey, do you want to go to this party? No, I'm just going to stay home and dream instead. Like,
right.
you go to sleep
Bro,
because you have to sleep, and
we
then
all
dreams
sleep.
happen to you. But dreams happen to you. It's not like I'm choosing to dream tonight instead of
Literally.
doing stuff.
And I wonder though, what happens when he does sleep? It's just blank every night. He just never dreams.
That's sleep apnea, baby. Okay, that's not you living a big life. That's sleep apnea.
Oh, such a strange line. I don't know why the hell he said this, but we are calling him Braggadocious, so that should just give you an idea of who this man is.
He
This
sucks hard.
young man. Yeah, he really does.
Young
So-
mild.
Young man. Oh, this is so
A young
funny.
mild.
Oh my god, we're so strange. I love it. So Zenon and Braggadocious are like about to kiss. Like it's gross. And then Dasha pops up and she's just like, oh my god, if you want to kiss him, just do it. And
Which is
Zenon's
so weird
like-
because like they were kissing.
They were literally about to
doing
yeah.
it.
They were
You
like
stopped it.
a centimeter away from kissing, and she just popped up. So it's very weird.
Which I knew was gonna happen because Disney Channel original movies, they never give you a kiss unless they've already kissed in a like previous film. There's not a first kiss that's gonna happen that early in the movie. Never.
Right, not so early. It's always like there's got to be some build up, got to be some moments
Yeah.
where we lock eyes, do a little thing, have a little flirt, and then at the end we get the kiss. So yeah. So yeah, Dasha takes, Zenon takes Dasha home because she's like, "What the fuck are you doing here, girl? Oh my god!" Because they're like, it's like late at night or something. She's like, Dasha's definitely
It's
supposed to
like
be in
an
bed.
older teen party. Like
Yeah,
this
like
isn't for
Dasha's
10-year-olds.
not for these small little children.
And she's like, I
absolutely
want to
not.
meet boys. It's like, girl,
Yeah, like
go
why,
home.
girl? Yeah, play with Barbies.
There's no
or something.
10-year-old boys here for you. Like, go home.
No, like do something else. And not it's not happening here tonight. Okay. So at home, Dasha overhears Plank and Judy talking about they're talking about considering giving quote unquote her back, but they're talking about a puppy, and she thinks that they're talking about her. So there's this little confusion, and she's kind of insecure now. She thinks that they might want to give her back, and it's really sad. This kind of broke my heart because I'm like, girl,
Yeah.
no, they love you. They love you so much. Like, don't worry.
It was sad. Yeah,
But
puppy's
the
very
cute thing
too.
is that, oh my god, so cute.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Charlotte's dog from,
Oh my god, yes,
from Sex and the City. Elizabeth
yeah,
Taylor. Yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor. Yep.
What's the name of that breed? Do you know? It's like the long ears.
Oh, I think it's a cocker
very
spaniel
silky.
or something spaniel. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, the puppy looks basically like a puppy version of Charlotte's dog from Sex and the City, if you know what her dog looks like. So
Maybe
yeah.
a King Charles spaniel. Is that a thing? I don't know, but it's a spaniel.
Ooh, King Charles sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that might be it, maybe. But yeah, super, super cute puppy. So they're doing something sweet for her. They obviously love her so much, but she just doesn't know that they're talking about the puppy and not her. So the next day, the pod race to the moon is underway, and Dasha pops up yet again. Since she's depressed because she thinks that Judy and Plank might want to give her back, she decides to stow away in Zenon's pod on her way to the moon. And Zenon's just kind of like, there's nothing I can fucking do. I guess we're on our way. We're on our way to the moon. Sure. So as Zenon is like descending to the moon, or like in the race, the pulsating weird stuff from before comes back, like the little moon dust or whatever, the space dust, whatever the fuck. And it knocks two of the people, like, okay, let me backtrack. Cassie's pod, she loses control of her pod, whatever. Zenon goes back to taxi Cassie, I guess, to the moon safely, or like, race beside her. The moon dust knocks out the other two people that were in the race still, aside from Zenon and Cassie, so that they could make it, I guess,
Yeah, it's the two
So the-
other guys that we never really see or learn. their
Yeah,
names.
right. We just kind of see them in their pods as they're racing, but whatever. We don't know who they are. So the moon dust is on Zenon's side. It's trying to get her there safely for whatever reason. And then after they all land after the race, Zenon and Dasha meet with Margie. Like Margie's standing there and she's like, you know, don't you want to give me congratulations, blah, blah, blah. And she does. And then Margie sees Dasha and she's like, whoa, where'd that come from? And instead of introducing Dasha as like, this is my cousin, Zenon just says, don't ask. And they just walk away. Which I was just like, what the, like, okay. Rude major. Like, what the fuck, y'all?
Rude major, yeah.
So weird. But anyway.
But classic Margie. What else do we expect?
I mean, yeah. I just didn't think Zenon was gonna be like, don't ask. I thought she was gonna be like, this is my cousin, Dasha, blah, blah, blah. However,
I think she
begrudgingly.
just, like, freaked out because she took the blame for Dasha sneaking out to that party the other night. And so I think she kind of knows that Aunt Judy and Plank are going to think she's responsible for, like, why she's missing now.
Missing again, yeah.
So
true.
I think she's, like, frustrated, which I kind of get.
Facts. Yeah.
And she doesn't know at that point. Does she know at that point why Dasha snuck on with them? Does she know? That she thinks she's going to get... Okay. Well, then she should be nicer. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because as they're getting out of the her little pod, Dasha's like, yeah, they were saying, like, no matter how big and brown her eyes are. And then Zenon's like, wait, you don't have brown eyes. Oh, they're talking about the puppy, you dumb bitch. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah. Then she should have been kinder. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm like, you know that she was feeling literally so sad, like, 10 seconds ago, thinking that her parents wanted to give her back. Like, chill the fuck out. But whatever. Oh, and then I have a note that, like, oh, this is how I know this song. It's literally from this movie, LMFAO. Yeah. Cosmic Blush, everyone. I think it's a cute name, but the band, I don't like. It is. So,
yeah. Agreed. On both fronts.
Yeah. So Sage also stowed away on the major ship that carried all the party goers up to the moon. Right. Because he's planning a protest up there, obviously. And
protest of one.
Yes, protest of one. He's the only one protest. He doesn't have any friends, sadly.
Yeah, we learned that. Yeah.
Yeah. But Zenon gets a zap from Nebula, and her tropical island is now a winter wonderland. It's snowing very heavily on the beach, and she's like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know. So Judy and Plank notice that Dash is missing. They're frantic, but it's hard to get through because of all the weather things and the weird energy, whatever. But later on, they decide that they're going to come to the moon to find Dasha, because they do get through later on, and Zenon's like, yeah, she's here, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, excusez-moi. So Zenon has another weird dream. This time, she's in a spacesuit. She's standing on the moon. She's the one staking the American flag. And then this Dolly Parton-looking wannabe spirit woman in a nightgown descends and pulls off her helmet. Yeah, she's fully pink. And she's like, you know, she kind of materializes out of like this pink wispy dust and shit.
Right.
And she pulls off Zenon's helmet and Zenon starts to suffocate because she can't breathe. Yeah. And then she wakes up. And I mean, that was just really wild. It was kind of scary. I was like, what's that? Oh God, what's happening? I mean, not scary, but like, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then we learned that the pink lady's name is Selena, and Selena is the name of the moon goddess. So yeah.
And she looks like the moon goddess that's on all the promotional stuff for like Moonstock 54. But okay, so Margie and Cassie also had this dream. They all wake up and they're like, "Oh, you have this dream too." Did they ever explain why those two specifically are having the dreams as well?
Never, not once.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It would make sense if it was just Zenon. And then it would also have played well into people not believing her about what's going on with the moon because, you know. But no, even though her friends all shared the dream for no reason, they still don't believe her later on. And I don't even know why they had the same dream at all, ever.
It's weird because, like, when they have that dream, they're all sleeping in the same car. So I thought it would have made sense to maybe then have Dasha also have that dream. But then she doesn't. So then I'm like, why is it these two? But I guess maybe the moon goddess is just like, these are her two besties. That's who has the dream.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't make no sense. But yeah. That's going to be my Don't Make No Sense song from now on.
We need a button that just sings that like whenever we have a deep moment like that. Don't make no sense.
Literally. Because the amount of times we find a plot hole that doesn't even need to be like we don't even need to have this plot hole. Does not
Right.
need
It
to
could have just
exist.
been Zenon. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should make that button. That'll be part of our merch. Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So next we see fake ass Protozoa shows up and he's like begging to be on the lineup in the performance for Moonstock. Yeah, and the thing is I don't understand why no one knows him because he was so famous just like a few years ago. Like 5 years ago?
Even
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years ago. He was the most famous rock star in the world, I guess. So there are literally kids at the Moonstock place that like one of them is like, oh my god, that's Protozoa, and then her friend is like who's Protozoa? Yeah. I'm like, they should know who he is. Like I don't get it, but they're making it hella dramatic how far he's fallen off, and like
that did annoy me too. Like it could have just been like, oh my god, I'm so over Protozoa, but it's like, who even is that? And then like there's a moment where he does perform and everyone is so shitty about it. Like, I couldn't be that rude to an artist performing if I tried. And even if it was like an artist that was cool 5-10 years ago, I still think it was cool to see them live. Like, it's something.
Right. And I would still be like moving. I would still be dancing. I'd be vibing. And they were literally all just sitting down, staring blankly at him. No, nothing. They were giving him absolutely
ridiculous.
Nothing. Except for
Protozoa should
girls.
not. Yeah, Protozoa should not have been in this movie. Like, absolutely, it made no sense.
It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Goodness. And then Zenon says this line about, you're not old until you're like 31. And then Protozoa was like, I just turned 30.
No, he's like, she's like, you're not old until you're 30. And he's like, I'm
31. Oh, 30, right, 31, yeah.
Yeah. So we're very old then. Ancient, decrepit, falling apart over here.
Mm-hmm. Truly. On death's door. That's us.
Yep.
Goddamn. Old as hell. That's fine.
Old.
I'm 30, 30 and driving. Actually, I'm not 30. I'm 34. But still.
34, 44, and thriving for. Thank you.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, Protozoa was performing. No one cares. And it's hurting my soul. And then Cosmic Blush. This mediocre ass girl band, which kind of sucks because they're a girl band, and for my girl bands,
I know.
I just want them to hit harder.
I wanted to like them.
Yeah. But yeah, they're mediocre, but everyone fucking loves them, so whatever. Plank and Judy make it to the moon finally, and then they see a snowstorm out in outer space, and they're just like, well, some weird shit's going on here, and then they crash land on the moon. Like it's really dramatic, and it's actually kind of scary. I'm like, damn. They almost died, our sweet babies. And then we see the contest coordinator. He calls Braggadocious over, and he calls him a thoroughbred, which creeped me out.
Yeah,
like, I don't.
That
was weird.
That was
right?
like some like Nazi, like eugenics, like conversation. Like, I did not like it.
Literally where my mind went. I was like, oh, I don't.
But he is giving like eugenics.
Yeah, you know? He looks. Yeah, he looks like he gives very much that. But he kept talking about how he wants to see Braggadocious win, so it's clear that he wants him to be in first place.
Why?
I don't know. I have
no It doesn't make sense. Like we didn't see him intentionally try to sabotage Zenon by like unscrewing. Like it's a wall.
It's like a rock climbing
competition.
Wall.
Rock climbing wall, yeah, and he like unscrews her little rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Like why?
I literally have no clue.
I thought it was going to explain. Like, I thought there was going to be a reason why he wanted her to lose.
Samesies. I have no idea. The only thing that I could come up with in my mind, in my imagination, is that Braggadocious's family has a lot of money and is going to fund the development that he wants. Spoiler alert. You know, he wants to develop some little, I don't know, what is it? The ultra mega development from Suzy Q, whatever.
Who wants to live on the moon? I don't understand.
Right. There's nothing there, bitch. Like, what are we doing? There's nothing on the moon. Like,
I'm not paying a premium to live on the moon where nothing is. And like, literally, I can't breathe outside. Like, what are we doing?
Cannot leave my quarters.
Honestly, this makes no sense. Wow. And like you're doing overtime to make it make sense with why he's sabotaging Zenon to help Braggadocious win.
Yeah,
but like
literally none of it.
They never give us a reason. Yeah.
And it's just kind of like I understand the appeal of the space station. Sure, everything's on the space station. You've got all you need in there and whatever. But the moon is just now developing. Like, why would I want to stake my claim and solidify my spot on the fucking moon? Like,
and the space day seems to mostly be like people who are scientists and are doing science related
right.
to like, like space is benefiting them in some way.
Yes.
And it's not like they're buying property. They haven't bought like a stake in the space day. Exactly.
They're just like on it.
Yeah. If there was like, if he wanted to create a colony where people were coming to the moon, he's going to sell to the government, and people are coming there to do like moon experiments, sure. But like,
right. It just looked like a regular old colony where people would be living.
Yeah. So like
why? I don't know. But that's my theory. Braggadocious has hella money, and so he wants him to win so that his parents fund his project or whatever. Because they never explain it, and it makes no sense otherwise. So there we go.
There we go.
Yeah. But after he sabotages Zenon's part of the rock wall, Zenon is climbing it the next day, and then we see the moon dust like grab her hand and help her up, and like she, like does it. She succeeds in the competition, and it's so weird because as the coordinator guy is like announcing, he's like, unless Zenon Carr slips and falls right now, and of course she doesn't because she's got help.
Yeah, and as she continues to succeed, he keeps looking like, and it's a tight race, like it's going really well, and it's like, what are you doing, my guy? Like,
bro,
are you broadcasting to the room? Like, by the way, I've obviously sabotaged someone here, right. Zenon. Like, what are we doing?
I clearly expect her to slip and fall, y'all. Like,
I just see the director being like, make it more obvious that you sabotage her. More obvious. Give us more. Like, what? Why?
He must have gotten that direction because, like, why else?
Yeah.
Why? Oh my god. But yeah, she makes it through the rock climbing and she's fine. She and Braggadocious are in the finals because they're the two who finished the rock climbing first. And here's where Cassie and Margie, they kind of get mad at Zenon. Yeah, because Braggadocious, he sees the moon dust. Right. So he files a complaint and he's like, she cheated. Like, I saw her get help from something and da-da-da-da. And then later on, Zenon, Cassie, and Margie are talking about it.
I just want to pause really quickly. Like, if I saw dust swirl around someone's hand and they reach, I personally wouldn't assume cheating. I'd be very confused.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't in front of everyone be like, she cheated. I saw dust swirl around her hand and then she did good.
Like, literally. I would just be so bewildered. I'm like, what the fuck was that? What did I just see? Not like, oh, she's magic? She controlled the dust. Like, what? What is the cheating aspect?
I know, does he think she's magic? Like, he must think she is magic.
She's got powers. Like, what the fuck else could it be? Because he sees the dust. And it's like, I don't understand the connection to the cheating. I don't understand how it could possibly
I think I would just be like, obviously my eyes are playing tricks on me. Like,
same.
I was so in the competition, like, stressed. I just was seeing shit. Like, it makes no sense. And, like, it's so flimsy that even the guy who tried to sabotage Z, the one who's, like, running this whole moon stock thing, is like, I can't kick her out based on that. That doesn't make sense.
Right. And you would think he would want any reason because he tried to sabotage her. So, like...
Exactly. Like, he wants her out of the competition.
Movie don't make no sense. But yeah, Cassie and Margie are mad at Zenon for continuing. They want her to quit the competition because she got...
Because she does say... She tells them.
Zenon
like,
agrees.
something
like,
did happen. Yeah.
She's like, I did get help from something, but I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And they're just like, you should quit because you have an unfair advantage, blah, blah, blah. And then they kind of storm out and they stop talking for a little bit.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's really stupid as fuck.
It's even more dumb because, like, the next time we see them, they're like, so glad we're besties again and got over that. Can't even remember why I was mad. And it's like...
And then Dash
I thought they were like...
Let me replay it for you.
Yeah. I thought they, like, the moon goddess had, like, messed with their brains or something because they were acting so weird about it. They're like, can't remember I was mad. We're besties, obviously. It felt, like, so extra.
It really was hella extra. And there was no resolution.
No.
They didn't talk it out or anything. Like
they just were
changed their
miraculously
minds.
super over it.
So strange. And it's just like kind of weird. Like I guess I can understand if like the friend I'm talking to always wins everything and I'm now in a competition with them and they suddenly got some mysterious help. Like, okay, that sounds annoying. But at the same time, I would have just been like, you know what? There's no explanation. Like, at least you're still in the competition and still kind of root for them. Like, I wouldn't be like, you should quit. Like, fuck you in that mysterious moon dust. Like, no. Like,
especially because then it's just like Braggadocious is just gonna win. It's not like
because I'm already out. Them.
Yeah.
So whatever. But yeah, Dasha is on her side. She's like, I don't understand everybody else. You were right about Wyndham. You were right about the aliens. Why don't they believe you now? And I'm like, Dasha, you speaking some sense, girl. Because I also don't know. Like, these people dumb as hell. And then we see Sage. Yeah, so fucking dumb. We see Sage. He's been so. When did he? I forget when he was arrested.
I know
because he got arrested.
I honestly did not know he'd been arrested. Then all of a sudden, the guy goes in his office and Sage is in there. And I was like, why is he in there? And then when what's his name, Braggadocious, is like complaining about Zenon cheating, Sage is in there like,
he's there.
Sounds like this, and it's like, why are you here? And then we find out that he's been in prison, and I'm like, oh,
like, what the hell?
That's why he's just been around. Like,
I forgot to say that when the coordinator guy, the organizer of the whatever, is making the announcement for who's going to perform, Sage has a protest. He like drops his banner and he has a protest.
Can you call it a protest if it's a protest of one? I don't know.
Oh God, I really don't know. But he tries. He
does try. And, he always tries.
He gets carried away he gets like, carried off by security. And I guess, he's just been chilling in the organizer's office the whole time, like just kept in there. I don't know.
Has he been fed? Watered?
Right. But he's been present for every meeting in the office since then.
Yes, he seems well. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, you want this guy who's protesting you to be present for all your meetings? Like, what are you...
Why not just send him right back to Earth immediately? Like, I don't get it. Like, why keep him there?
So dumb. Oh my gosh.
So strange. But while he's spending all this time in that office, Sage discovers that the organizer's plan is to build a settlement on the moon and claim, quote unquote, squatters' rights.
Which is why you might not want to have someone who's against you in your office. But continue.
Yes. Right. For days, apparently. I don't know how long it's been, but yeah. Yeah. So he's telling all of this to Zenon, and Zenon's like, oh my God. It turns out that Neil Armstrong's lunar landing site is near where they are. So she puts on a spacesuit. I forgot what that was like. What is that called?
I don't know either. Spacesuit sounds good.
But yeah. So she puts on a spacesuit and she goes out there. And then the goddess of the moon shows up. Selena shows up. And she's this cute, British, like, punky, preppy kind of girl who's, like, actually green. She's not pink, like the girl who was in, Marnie, in Zenon's Dream.
Right.
I was going to say Marnie, because apparently this movie is so super, like, this might as well be Halloween Town. Like, that could have been our next stop in the pod car.
Oh my God, can you imagine in Zenon ends up in the Halloween Town? Where do you think Halloween Town is in 2049?
Ooh, I don't know.
Is Marnie still alive? Is Marnie still alive in 2049? Wait, no,
yeah,
she would be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Has she aged though?
Mm-hmm. I feel
but
like
has she aged?
But barely. Especially as
she's like 30 maybe?
To move to Halloween Town. Which I think she would. I think she would.
Okay. Because we'd be 59 in 2049, so we'd be 64 the year of this particular story.
Of 20,
so Marnie would be a little bit older. But she'd look like 30. Okay.
She would barely age. Barely.
Amazing.
Love that for her. But yeah, I love the real moon goddess. She's so adorable. She's got this cute little punky style. And she's a very angry British woman. She's very short as well. Which
she's very anti-establishment, like a true punk.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Yeah.
She honestly ticks all my boxes, so I want to marry Selena. She's my girl.
I was doing Spider-Punk right there, like,
Oh,
it's like I was a
Spider-Punk.
runway model, never a role model. That whole monologue he has.
I don't know
Spider-Punk from Beyond the
who are you talking
Spider-Verse. Crystal, have you not seen Beyond the Spider-Verse?
No.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it right now.
That's the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse,
Yes.
right? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I've seen the first one, which I also barely remember, but
Oh, it's an amazing movie. Watch them both. That's your assignment.
I remember the first one was really great. I love Miles.
It's amazing.
But
And the second one is amazing too.
Okay, let me get a refresher and then I'll watch the second one as well. Yes.
That's your assignment this weekend.
I will absolutely fulfill that assignment. Probably this evening.
I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited for you. Text me all your thoughts. Okay.
I will. Because I'm excited it's the weekend. Honestly, having a
hell yeah.
full-time job, it makes the weekends like the only thing that's keeping me alive. Which is so sad to me. It's very sad.
It
but
makes
I'm also
you kind
very
of wish your
happy
life
today.
away. Which is like, yeah, you're happy today, but it makes you just like want to get through the week. And it's like, I don't want to just keep like
I don't
getting to the next thing. I want to like enjoy my life.
Right now. I want to be happy right now in this moment. Or at least
Yeah.
content with what I'm doing. I don't want to just like suffer through the day and then by the time 4:30, 5 o'clock rolls around, I'm dead fucking tired and exhausted from doing dog shit work all day. And then I might want to make some nails because I make press-on nails or record a podcast episode and I've got to just like get energized for that. And then this is fun, but it's like, I wish I didn't have to spend fucking 8 hours doing bullshit before.
Yeah. I have coworkers who listen to this podcast, so I have no comment about my work life or workplace or how I feel about it. Thank you.
Shit, I don't even know if any of my coworkers are listeing. I did absolutely tell everyone I know at work about the podcast, so if anyone from my job is listening, I didn't mean anything I just said. I love working there. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about your old job. She loves this job she has right now.
Right. Yeah, I was talking about my old job.
Right.
Yeah,
I was thinking of the other job. This one's great.
That's true. This new job is excellent. Love it.
Right. And
so
as
anyway,
I said, I have no comment about my personal life and job. Thank you. Bye.
Back to the movie. I love Selena, the moon goddess. She's green. She's cute. She's my wife.
She's a little much for me, but I love that for you.
Yeah, she's very energetic, but I feel like I can handle it. Yeah, I can deal with it.
Took you long enough to realize I was calling you.
Right. It was so good.
Thank you.
And she's literally like a foot shorter than Zenon. Like
she's so tiny.
She's so tiny.
And so angry.
She tells Zenon that if she doesn't take her humans and her trash off the moon before midnight the next night, she says like get rid of your trash or else. So it's very clear that she's gonna fuck shit up. Yeah. She's gonna.
Yes. And she tells Zenon she chose her for the job because she seems like a girl who gets things done.
Right. Which, I guess is true. She'd be getting shit done.
True.
So
she gets this done too. So you chose well.
And of course, Dasha secretly followed Zenon out there in her own spacesuit and she saw everything. So they're trying to make it back to the wherever people are staying for the concert.
They're out of air.
Yeah, they almost run out of oxygen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is like such a weird thing to have. Like, I don't even know why. Because they got there just fine. So I don't know.
They're just trying to create stakes in this movie.
Yeah, I think so. Just do anything. But before they run out of air, because they get to the airlock and, the door won't open. But then Sage opens the door and he was actually about to be on his way out to bring them oxygen because he was afraid they were going to run out. And he was like, well, a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do. And then he and Zenon share a little.
Eyes.
Mm-hmm. They look at each other.
He looks at me.
With the look.
And
I look at her.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's exactly right.
Yes. So yeah, they have their little eye contact moment and clearly something's going on there. Zenon tells Braggadocious all about Selena and, what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, no, you're just trying to beat me. You're trying to psych me out. And Zenon's like, this isn't about you, Braggadocious. And he literally says, Zenon,
This isn't
everything
about
is
you,
about me.
Braggadocious. This isn't about you, Braggadocious. But no, everything is about him.
He says, Zenon, everything is about me. And I was just like, bro, this boy is delusional.
He's like Zenon on crack. Like, Zenon's like, I always win, and he's like, everything's about me.
It's about me.
Like, the two of you together would have been like the atomic bomb. It would have been awful.
God.
Thank God that kiss didn't happen.
Right. That would have destroyed everything right there. Literally.
Truly.
Oh, and to think that there's a timeline where they did kiss. Yeah, the universe just imploded as soon as they touched lips, I'm sure.
The darkest timeline, yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, Zenon tells everybody about the moon goddess and how they need to get the fuck out of there because Selena is about to completely level all the shit that they're staying in and whatever. So she evacuates pretty much everyone onto Protozoa's ship. And while she's like telling everybody about this, Selena starts doing a little thing or two, and she pins the contest organizer to the ceiling. So he's just kind of stuck there for a while. Yeah. And I think he's just stuck there, and I don't know how he gets down. I don't know what happens, honestly. I can't remember.
Sage comes in with a camera and said, you need to admit everything you've just done.
Yeah.
The last, like, write-off here is leaving, and if you want me to get you down and to come with us, you need to confess. So that's how he gets down.
Absolutely genius. Love that, Sage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so then they use their tiny little space bumper cars to hook onto the dome where the the competition was taking place. And they're all trying to lift it, and it's not working. But then Judy and Plank, they fix their ship that crash landed. They're the last missing piece, and all the cars together are able to lift it. For what reason, I don't know, because 2 seconds later, Selena makes this giant moon mist cyclone and destroys everything else that was there. They took off a dome, but there were still hella columns and buildings and shit still on the surface. And Selena destroyed it all.
There's also a moment where Zenon tries to hook in, and she's like, "Oh, I missed it."
Oh,
and then she goes around and does it again. It's like, what? What was
girl,
the point of that?
Yeah, I don't.
Why did that include that? It's weird. It adds nothing.
Yeah, and it's not even crunch time because everyone's gone.
Yeah,
everyone is
it's
gone.
Like the writer's or the director, one of them is like, she seems too perfect. We got to make her realistic, and she has to be like, I missed it. Oh wait, okay, I got it the second time. We're good. What? And I just feel like maybe the reason they had to do that was because not the missed it thing, but get it off. Is Selena wanted to see some effort on the human's part, and she's like, I can do it, but I want to know y'all are about it.
That makes sense.
Anyway,
and that would prevent her from completely destroying Earth as well. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess they made her miss it just to be like, look, she made a mistake.
No, she's just like us. She's just like us. Zenon, she's just like us.
That shit was so unnecessary. My God.
It really was so stupid. I was like, oh, she's gonna keep missing it, or they're gonna, and then she's like, she got it. I was like,
she got it the second time.
Okay. Cool.
And then Sage is talking her down. He's like, just be icy, be cool. You got
Try it
this.
again. Yeah, you got it. And then she does.
Okay.
Maybe it's to show their connection. Wow, he really grounds her.
Yeah.
He's so crunchy and granola. He grounds her.
It just keeps her, calm, cool, collected. Well, they get off the moon. Selena's happy. Nebula zaps in to say that her beach is tropical again. She's living her best life again. Margie straight up tells Braggadocious that even though Zenon thinks that he's shallow and self-centered, she has no problem with those qualities.
Classic Margie.
Yeah, she knows who she is.
Also going after a guy who clearly shows that he prefers your friend. It's giving sad. It's giving pathetic.
It's a little desperate, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But
young
the
girlies
quickness,
out there, don't go for that. You deserve better. You should be first pick. Don't be anyone's second
don't
choice.
do that. Don't do that to yourself. And one thing I will say is don't try to be your friend either. If you have a friend who's out there like always getting the attention,
Oh, right.
always, winning whatever, don't focus on them. Don't be jealous of them. Focus on yourself, babe. Just tap into what you love and figure that out and, do that. Get some hobbies or whatever. And just do your own thing. Like, don't worry about them. Like, it has nothing to do with you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But Braggadocious, like, clings to Margie immediately. He's like...
He's in it. He's in it.
He, like, pulls her in. And I guess, he probably realizes that his personality is shitty as fuck. So he's like, I gotta hold on to this girl. Like, this ASAP. And then
they just feel like they're like a couple of nepo babies that are just like gonna be like CEOs and shitty forever.
Literally.
That's just that's the vibe.
Destined for success. Hate to see it. Can't stand them. And then Cosmic Blush and Protozoa do a joint performance. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows who he is again now, I guess, since he saved their lives or whatever with his shit.
It's like when, like, I don't know if it's like Ariana Grande or someone or Katy Perry had Missy Elliott perform a song with them, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so cool of them to like give this artist a chance," and da da da. Like, I feel like it was giving that. Like, they're like, "Oh my god, it's so cool of Cosmic Blush to bring this like newcomer Protozoa the chance to perform with them."
And it's like, bitch, they're the OG. Please, please stop the madness. Stop it. Yeah, so they're performing You're Out of This World, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. All the songs with Cosmic Blush are mediocre.
Highly forgettable.
I don't
Highly
even
forgettable.
know how that went. Zenon and Sage finally have their cute little moment looking up at the moon and they share a kiss. And that's the end of this movie and this franchise.
There was a moment where the organizer calls Zenon in the Zap pad. It was like, Mars, baby! Okay, competition on Mars!
Yeah.
So he hasn't learned a thing. He's learned nothing. And like, Zenon is like, some people never learn. And Sage is like, do you learn Zenon? And she's like, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. I don't know.
Zenon.
I'm tired.
She says, yeah, I've learned that it's good to be open to new experiences or something deep, whatever. She says something like that.
She's talking about anal sex.
Oh my God. I mean, she probably is. Yeah, she's
excited for it. Sage seems like a safe guy to try that with. I was going to say that.
Oh my God, absolutely. Yes. You know who's not a safe guy to try that with?
Who?
The guy who gave me fleas. Yes. Look out for the book.
He tried that? Oh, yeah, okay.
Girl, yeah. Remember I told you? He no conversation. He just shoved it right in.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to go find him and beat him up.
It was traumatizing.
Eaten him, I'm going to kill him.
He's probably dead from the fleas, honestly. Like, there were so many.
I hope so.
Yeah. They probably got him.
Murder.
I hope so.
Yeah. Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that for you. I have never gone down that path, but
it wasn't a good experience.
Maybe I'll learn to try new things.
Not at all. But yeah, I recommend trying it when you're feeling safe and you're up to it and you and your partner just want to see how it feels and see how it goes. Definitely do it.
Whatever you want to do in this world with another consensual person of an appropriate age.
Yes.
Live your life, babies.
Whatever you want to do. Have fun. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care.
Exactly. Get nasty. Get weird. Get nasty. Get weird. It's Friday, y'all.
Ooh.
I've had 2 glasses of wine. It's Friday, y'all. I'm in a weird place. I have to stop.
He's getting delusional. Oh my God.
I am getting to a strange place.
Even stranger than usual, y'all. Where are we gonna go? Oh, and Zenon also was like,
I don't know.
Oh, you thought the goddess of the moon was a lot. Mars is the god of war, bitch. Like,
oh yeah, she
inhabiting
does.
that planet.
She
like,
shuts it down. She shuts it down. Yeah.
She's like, stop. Stop
And
it.
she's right. Mars is the god of war.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to mess with that.
No.
Okay, now
Mars
we gotta
is a real
rank this bitch.
I forgot about that part.
It's time. It's like a beat drop.
It is. It's good. I love it. Welcome to the thebombdcom, where we talk about movies that aren't that good. I live in Portland and Crystal's in Oakland. We both live on our own hood.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And that's hip hop.
God. And
That's hip hop.
You know when you're walking around and your pants are sagging? That's hip hop. Oh,
You're walking, you go a little bit like, you know, with your chest, you go, Now that's hip hop.
Y'all, if y'all haven't seen Bob's Burgers, that's a show you gotta watch.
Well, it's a real video. Have you seen the real video?
That's a real video?
Oh no, it's based off a real woman, yes. I will send it to you.
Oh my God, please. I only knew the Bob's Burgers reference.
Oh no, it is, oh my God, no.
Oh my
Crystal, like, I'm jealous that you get to watch this for the first time. It's a joy.
Who could that even be? Oh my God.
I might have to just like screen share it after this recording and we both watch it because I just want to watch your reaction.
I'm so down for that.
Okay. Amazing.
I would love to see the woman that clip is based on. Like, that's...
It's just like a copy paste situation. Like it is her. It is her. Okay, so ranking this. Okay, so my initial thoughts with this one is I would put it at number
11. Underneath Halloween Town High.
Yeah. Yes.
Above the sequel. Yeah, okay.
Yes, okay.
Alrighty. Boom, bam, boom.
All right, so yeah, that's perfect. That's
Love
done.
That.
All right, so finally next week we're out of our franchise era. We are doing one that I don't remember at all. Can of Worms.
Yeah, Can of Worms.
I actually watched a trailer for it before recording this tonight.
Oh, wow.
And
That's rare. You never watch a trailer.
I know, just like, because I didn't remember it at all. Unlike the other ones where I had like a little, but I don't feel good about it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't feel good about it.
Well, I won't prepare myself at all. I'm just going to go right into it and see. I do remember the puppet aliens.
It's like an alien slug that has like full set of teeth. Like.
Oh. Okay.
Why?
Okay. That sounds weird. That sounds
It is weird. It's off-putting.
A little bit scary.
Actually.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But what happened in the trailer? Like, how did the alien land on Earth and then he's like...
I'll give you guys a little synopsis about like what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy who's apparently a loser, I think he's in high school, he decides that he just doesn't belong on Earth because he's so much of a loser, and he calls to outer space, like, take me, I don't belong here. But like the aliens come to him.
Oh, and that's the slug from outer space. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's multiple aliens. He's one of them. He's the most disturbing one, but they are gross for the most part. There's one that's a dog, and he's cute, obviously. And he wears a little collar that translates, so he's the one who can communicate with him.
Yeah.
But the other ones are disgusting.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
Not my vibe. Not my vibe.
That's disgusting.
It is.
Well, we just got to get through that. Sadly, you're doing the recap for that. I'm so sorry, babe. So sorry about that. Yeah, you'll get through it.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 13th year. Oh my God. And then like so many amazing ones after that. 13th year, Smart House, Johnny Tsunami, Johnny Kapahala, Back on Board, Genius, Don't Look Under the Bed, Horse Sense, Jumping Ship, Up and Away, The Color of Friendship.
Wow.
I could go on.
Sound like you're being fast forwarded, but you're just talking that fast.
Yeah, that was just me. That was
impressive.
Y'all.
Yeah.
I was just talking.
And I think for Smart House, we might have our first guest. Billy is supposed to join us for that one.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So we should get that scheduled.
Sweet William. Oh my God. Yeah, we should
Yeah.
schedule that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Beautiful.
All right, everyone. We love you, babies.
Yes.
And
So dearly.
we'll see you next time.
Have a wonderful evening or morning or whatever when you're listening to this. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to The Bomb Decom. You can follow us all over the internet on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all at thebombdcom, and at our website at thebombdcom.com. You can also email us at thebombdcom@gmail.com. We release new episodes every Wednesday, so you better find your ass back here next week.
This show was created, produced, and hosted by us, Bethany Birdhill and Crystal Innes, and edited by me, Crystal. Our theme music credit also goes to DJ Quads. Thank you, DJ Quads, for the excellent music. You can find them on YouTube. And we will see you next time, babies. Bye.